On something a little bit different now, but this is other quite big news of the day, really. The government has announced that official applications to keep an XL bully dog have now opened. The XL bullies, frankly, I think more than any dog ever, don't they, open up the debate between, you know, is it the owner or the dog that's the problem? But it's a controversial ban on the breed, and it's due to kick in from the end of 2023, requiring owners to register and neuter their bully dogs, as well as keeping them muzzled and on a lead in public. But with just weeks until this ban kicks in, these dogs are still being traded with ease up and down the country. Now, I decided I wanted to take a little bit of a look now and show you about how easy it would be for someone who wants to buy essentially a deadly weapon to do that on the cheap online. So I thought I would take a little look as to how easy it is to get hold of an XL bully and what kind of checks you would have on the dog and on you if you were to get one. So it turns out it's very easy. So this website here, Pets for Homes, now no indication that this website is doing anything wrong. In fact, they're not doing anything wrong. But it takes about 30 seconds to find that for just £200, you could get hold of a 70-kilo, 1 year, 9-month-old XL bully that's described as being big bone with a massive head. They also go on to say how this dog has recently taken a dislike to my male British bulldog, which ended up in a fight and the bulldog got quite badly injured. This here is your last chance to own this amazing breed of XL American bully. So they're obviously trying to cash in before the ban comes in. Right, yeah, so there was a dog there that had fought with another dog and injured it and therefore couldn't continue to live at that person's house. That dog could be yours for 200 quid. Again, I want to emphasise, that website, by the way, is doing nothing wrong. You know, it's up to the individual owner if they'd want to decide to sell it. And I am very conflicted about the XL bullies because, like, 99% of the time, I come down on the view that it's the owner's fault and not the dog. OK, so that is really where I'm at on this. But if you were the kind of nefarious gangster that maybe wants to own an XL bully and put it to bad use, OK, and you have 200 quid in cash, you can buy a breeding female, you can buy a male that you know has got a history of aggression, you can buy a litter of puppies, and I think that's probably a bit of a problem. Philip, what do you think we should be doing about this?
I'm not in favour of banning breeds. I think it's a misguided step. I think it is the owners, and I think you feel forever, if you'll excuse the pun, always chasing your tail on this, because, of course, when you ban one breed, another breed will emerge. And to be honest, the people who are really the sort of unsavoury characters that you talk about, they'll be happy to do things illegally anyway. So putting a ban won't stop them either. So I'm not in favour of these bans on breeds. I'd sooner we took on the owners.
Yeah, what about yourself, Derek?
I've had dogs all my life, and I'm an ambassador for the Dogs Trust. I'm not in favour of banning breeds. I believe dogs are socialised, and they are really given personalities. They all have an instinct to be aggressive, but you train them out of that.
I mean, you know, look, 200 quid, most people, I know times are tough, but can find 200 quid somewhere. You could, if you felt so strongly about it, you could get a dog there I've just shown you that you know will happily rip the face off another dog.
Yeah, well, so I live on an estate, and somebody on my estate has one, and I also have a toddler, and it does worry me. And yes, absolutely, it's not the dog's fault, but if you breed a dog to be aggressive and then it's aggressive, it's not the dog's fault, but still, if you've got a child with one arm, he's not going to be pleased about it.
Yeah, fair enough. All right.